Hello everyone and welcome back to the Gaming Droid and welcome back to the free trial Droid. Today we are looking at Art of War Red Tides, which is a free-to-play open beta, currently in early access, currently kind of developing itself, and it is a lane defense style combat game. So, first off, you've got your profile. You can change your picture from a whole array of ones they have available. He looks very robot-y. I'll have him. He looks quite robotic. You have your commander skills. You can unlock additional skills at later levels, and you have 3 different races you can choose from. You have a rune page in which you can place runes. You can also purchase runes. So if I look at confirm, I can go to the rune store. So you can see I can purchase runes for gold. I could purchase a defense rune. I could purchase a hit point rune, I could purchase a movement speed rune, air unit rune. So I can have a nice little thing. I can call in supply drops, which I think cost real money. Oh no, they cost gold. So I can get a minimum of 18 unit blueprints and some runes. Over on the profile, our rune board, as you can see, slots unlock as you level up. You have 2 different pages of runes, and you just pop runes in to gain different bonuses. There's an array of achievements, and as to the armies, basically you have multiple different versions of each one. You get them as you level up, or get some of them as you level up. You can also purchase other ones using the gems, which you get by completing quests, and you can also purchase some of them using gold. I'm not sure if I can find any of the ones that have gold purchase price, but you can see that there's 4 different kinds of flamethrower, and each one is a slight change. Not necessarily an upgrade. I mean, that's pretty much a straight upgrade. Better hit points, better shield, slightly worse damage, but improved damage against medium and large units. This one, less hit points, less shield, lots of extra damage, and improved damage versus units. And this one is lots and lots of range damage, lots of hit points, but it's not got the area of effect on its damage. So you can see that there's different setups of units. There's also stealth units, flying units, all sorts of things. So let's just jump into a quick 1v1 and we will see how the game plays. So it's all about, it's very much like the lane defense mods in StarCraft. It's all about knowing when to build things and then getting ready to kind of upgrade your resource generation and purchase things. So I'm going to go with rune page 1, I'm going to grab my airdrop and my airstrike. Basic army, that's good for me. So I'll try to explain what's going on. This is my base, these are my turrets. My job is to keep my turrets alive and defend my base.
Commander, prepare yourself.
This is my countdown, and this is my resource mine down at the bottom. So I'm going to start by bringing out 3 riflemen, a crossbowman and a medic as my first kind of wave. So my first wave starts in 3 seconds, and then you'll see a countdown up here until the next wave arrives. There you go, so this counts down now, this ticks down. I can upgrade my soul essence mine, but I have to get to certain points. I have to get to wave 5 before I can upgrade, and these things will give me a soul bonus. So I'm actually going to just churn out some extra riflemen and another medic.
Dominating.
So these don't arrive until this ticks through and I get my next wave. So this ticks round and I get my next wave. And then you'll see that anything I've purchased arrives all in one go. Riflemen make a great base because they are anti-air units, so they can be a very good, strong anti-air base for you. And I've got some nice medics keeping units alive, although some of my medics are going down now. That's fine. If I can hold this, then I'll get a nice bonus because I will be taking these units. So I've upgraded him using some of the points that I gained. one more wave, and I want to keep 500 of my resources back. So I want to keep at least 500 resources available, because I want to be able to upgrade this straight away.
Godlike.
So I'm going to grab myself a flamethrower unit, and I'm going to grab myself another 2 of these. My soul mine is upgrading and should be ready soon. I'm going to grab myself another crossbowman and another medic.
Legendary.
You can see that I'm basically keeping him back, keeping him pressed on the opposite side of these. So I am slowly winning this, but I want to make sure that he doesn't gain any of these, that I'm the one winning these.
Legendary.
And so I'm going to drop an airstrike on here, just to give myself a massive kind of boost on there. And that's given me a big up. So I'm now going to add a scout to my units, just so in case he has any stealth units going on. He's dropped an airdrop, which is kind of the opposite of the airstrike, and that's given him a massive bonus now, a massive advantage. So I'm going to have to try and fight back through that advantage that he's gotten. I'm probably going to do that just by churning out lots of riflemen, and another medic. So you'll see that this ticks down, and once this gets down, I get filled up. Oh no, sorry, that's my number of troops. So now my turret's taking a bit of damage and he's getting free reign to deal with these. But he hasn't actually purchased any scouts yet. Oh no, he has got a scout. He's got a scout, because I did see a red... or was that a red scout? No, I can't see any scouts. So I'm going to use my airborne, which drops down some riflemen, some flamethrowers and a Manglen. And I'm saving up to get hold of some other units. So I'm going to sell my crossbowmen, because they're now kind of run out of usefulness, and I'm going to purchase some Pavesias, actually, because these guys will take damage for my units. These guys will act as kind of shields for me. I get a 600 bonus from that.
Soul Essence Mine is upgrading.
So I've now set my mine to upgrade again. Ooh, he dropped an airstrike right on top of me. So I want to get another couple of guys to take the shots for me. Because with medics, having a couple of guys who have high hit points, because if you have a look at these guys, they have quite high hit points and quite high shield. So having them on the field with a few medics to back them up is actually a really good way of keeping myself alive. So he's got a stealth unit now. Thankfully I've got a couple of scouts going on, but I need to get something out that can deal with that flying stealth unit. I've got riflemen which can shoot it, but they prioritise things on the ground, so I want to really get out a sentinel. So I'm going to drop another airdrop directly behind these guys. See, my riflemen can take those out if they come too far forwards. I do have the scouts to deal with it. So I dropped my my airdrop a little bit late. My airborne a little bit late. I'm going to grab myself another tank to tank damage for me. So I can't upgrade it again before wave 25. Come on, I want a sentinel out, because the sentinel will be a nice little boost to my damage. That wiped out most of his wave, which is a nice little bonus for me. He's probably going to do the same to me now. So we're quite evenly matched as far as skills go. But with our medics keeping our tanks alive at the front quite well. Okay. That was a weird place for him to drop that, because I'm actually doing a lot of damage out front and I've got a lot of people out front at the moment. I think I need to up my medic count. I'll up it to 10. Oop, he's starting to push me back. What's he using? I think he might just be using additional defenders. Yeah, I think he might just be having additional sentinels. Sorry, additional pavies. Pavias going on. Yeah, he's going for heavy pavia build. That's fine, I can break pavia build just by going for more sentinel style. So he's gotten rid of his stealth unit, so I'm actually going to get rid of my scout.
Godlike.
Oh no, he hasn't gotten rid of his stealth unit, I just have loads of scouts on the battlefield. I'm actually going to get rid of my flamethrower unit, and I'm going to go with some... Actually, I'm going to save up for some Mangolen, because Mangolen are very powerful. So I'm going to wait until he gets his... I'm going to hope his next unit summon will happen before this goes off. Right on top of that unit summon, that's good. He's summoned an airborne dragon, which is one of the really nasty units you can summon. Oh no, sorry, is that a neutral dragon? I think that might be a neutral dragon. I'm going to upgrade my Soul Essence Mine.
Unstoppable. The enemy base is just ahead.
So my sentinels are now fighting the dragon, as are my riflemen. This basically gives him a major boost. I think it's a neutral dragon that drops in the middle of the battlefield on wave 25. And basically whoever's winning the battle is of course going to struggle, because they're the ones who are going to have to deal with the dragon. Luckily I have a huge number of riflemen, which is actually a good makeup of soldiers to deal with this guy, because the dragon can do a lot of area of effect damage, but the riflemen are just going to rip him to pieces. Meanwhile, I dropped my airdrop on top of here, just to try and give me a bonus. So I slayed the Soul Dragon for 1,500 essence. That gives me enough to start churning out... Oops. I didn't mean to buy him. That was an accident. But I should be able to buy a Mangonel very soon. I clicked the wrong button there. But you can see I'm 95 soldiers to 16. He has got a couple of Mangonels out, which is very dangerous, but at the same time, like, I've got enough soldiers that the Mangonel's area of effect isn't really bothering me. Like, they can't hit enough of my soldiers, and I have so many medics at the moment. Like, look at all these medics clustered at the front. So I should be able to get a Mangonel almost immediately. There we go. So he actually has no stealth detection, because he got rid of his stealth detection. So my stealth guys are pretty much invulnerable now. Although I also got rid of my stealth detection, and he's decided to bring back stealth guys as well. So I shall have to bring out stealth protection. Buy another one of those. Deploy the one that's at front, so that he can start lobbing fireballs at the enemy turret. I'm going to drop a air mine in there, air run in, just to deal some damage. And I'm going to deploy my two new Mangonels. I'm going to buy another Mangonel in time for my next attack. I'm going to buy another Sentinel just to act as a tank. I'm going to deploy my Mangonels so that they can start lobbing grenades. Deployed them a little bit too close. So I want to wait until these guys are all in range. 2, 3, there we go. So this guy right at the back is going to survive for quite a while. I'm going to grab another Sentinel. And I'm also going to upgrade my Sentinels. Give them better damage. So these guys were in range because there was a troop at the front, but I'm not going to wait and deploy those now. The only issue is, like, Mangonels deploy and undeploy in weird kind of routines. So I'm going to drop an airdrop right on top of these Mangonels. Try and deal with them. So we've both now got large numbers of Mangonels. and that's kind of causing us both issues because we're both just kind of mangonel tossing at each other. I've reached my population cap, which means I'm actually going to start selling these riflemen and buying better units. So I'm actually going to start buying lots of pavés because they are very tough units, and that will, combined with my medics, help to push things forwards quite nicely. Deploy my mangonels so that they can start bombing these guys. See how a group of mangonels can just tear through an enemy infantry line. So I'm going to start buying some more tanky units. I'm going to destroy most of his mangonels, and that should help me push through. Actually going to go for some more pavés, because the pavés are so tanky they can literally take a huge beating. He's going almost for pure mangonel now, but you can see that I'm slowly working down his turret. I'm slowly pushing him back because he's spending so long shooting at the pavés that in fact one of my pavés even managed to reach his mangonels. So deploy my mangonels. I don't like it that it deploys and you can't, like, say deploy only rather than deploy and undeploy. Because you'll see this deploys now all of the ones that were walking and undeploys all the ones that were standing. So it's much more of a tactical choice of units. You don't have much control over your units.
About to start. Get ready for the last charge. Well done, Commander.
So I unlocked the battleship, which is a unit that's quite powerful but quite vulnerable as well. And I also unlocked the Asteron. I will unlock the Asteron when I get to level 4, which I think is the first unit for a new faction. You can see that our economy was pretty much tied throughout. Our troop levels I just outdid, and my skill usage was a lot more rapid than his because I was managing to get a lot more money. So that was 1v1. You can also play 3v3 where your troops come out staggered. So one person's troops, the next person's troops, the next person's troops. There are daily quests and free supply drops and level up rewards. You can play in ranked, quick play, or versus the AI. I got access to battleships. Where are my battleships? Are you an upgrade to those? No. Are you not in the Terran faction then? No, you must be in the Terran faction because I've seen Terrans playing with you. Where is the battleship? Anti-air, Sentinel, Rifleman. Oh, there's the Asterion in the Terran. I have no idea where the battleship is. That's just naming it. Cavalry, Interceptor. I know I unlocked the battleship. Where has the battleship gone? It's not under Sentinel. It's not under Scout. It's not under Mortis. Don't know why it would be under any of these. Huh. I have no idea how to use Battleship, unless Battleship is a skill. Commander skills. No, unlocks at level 5, Missile Strike. Well, I have no idea how to find my battleships. I've lost my battleships. So, that has been Red Tide's Art of War. 1v1 or 3v3, lane defense, or sort of let an army go and watch them fight kind of battle simulator. Thank you for watching. This has been the Game Droid. I will see you all in the next video. Bye!